concept of the Hebrew Free Loan Association is to help other Jews in need, this concept of tzedakah.
The Torah has always been our guide. It says if there's a poor person among you, then you must extend some kind of help. But if thou lend money to any of my people, even to the poor with thee, thou shalt not be to him as a creditor, and neither shall ye lay upon him interest. So we have plenty of Torahic sources that say we're going to help somebody, but we're not going to charge them interest. We're not going to burden them extra.
There's a wonderful story of these Jews who got on a boat thinking that they were going to New York. They ended up in Galveston. And what are Jews going to do when they get off the boat and they realize that there's nothing there? They organize. So what happened then is that a local Reform rabbi sees all these Jews on the boat of Orthodox, conservative, Reform, and figures he's got to do something to help. Within 3 weeks, he had organized. He was able to provide them with essentially an interest-free loan. And that loan was in the form of a rail ticket to New York or a pushcart so that they could start their own business.
Jews came together and donated funds, and that became a true pool of money to lend to other Jews in need.
The Hebrew Free Loan Association has had a lot of great presidents over the years, including Bernie Dworsky. He took the organization from a dying breath to where it is today.
We seem to have a new loan program now every 4 months. People come to us with needs that we had never heard of before. We have a number of programs such as our adoption loan program and our IVF loan program, where we provide money for people to adopt children internationally and domestically. We created our microloan program, which is to provide small businesses with loans so that they can start their own businesses.
Well, before I received the loan, I was at a point where I was about to shut everything down. So had it not been for the Hebrew Free Loan, I wouldn't have a business at all. One great thing about that is that it forced me to write down a business plan. And putting down the business plan actually really made me think about everything in detail. And had I not done that, I don't know if I would have had as much of a realistic outlook going forward. And secondly, provided me the funds to get things started so that I would be able to then continue on with business. If things keep on growing as fast as they have, and especially in the last few months, I would be looking to hire people in the next 6 to 9 months.
There's no organization like the Hebrew Free Loan Association.
And when people find out about us, they're very excited, especially people who had no idea that a free loan association even exists.
It's the essence, actually, of Judaism. The way that the Hebrew Free Loan Association practices the mitzvah of tzedakah is by offering someone an opportunity to advance themselves rather than just giving somebody a handout.
If we give a chance to somebody to really make their business work, they always pay us back, and they help us help even more people.
There are wonderful organizations such as the Jewish Federation, Jewish Family Service, Torch, where we work with them to connect them with the people who can provide external assistance.
We always say we give somebody a hand up and not a hand out.
Giving a hand up as opposed to a hand out really drastically changes things because it's more of an investment. The Hebrew Free Loan is an investment in the Jewish community for future growth.
It's helping you when you need it financially, but also helping you in other ways that can make it so that you don't need the help financially.
We are not giving them money and they walk out the door and they never see us again. We have formed a relationship with them. By us being there to help each other as a family, we are ensuring the future and the strength of the Jewish community.
People really do care about each other in our community. They really do help each other, and I'm living proof that they do.
There are Jewish traditions out there that are important and should remain vibrant and healthy, and this is one of them. Without the HFLA, I was not as involved in the Jewish community, and because of it, I'm not even more involved than I was before.
If in any way you can contribute to someone's personal happiness, you've given something to the soul of that person. And it feels good to be able to send someone on their way with a much more positive expectation of outcome. There are so many things that we can do, and we haven't even reached our limit yet, because as the needs arise, we can expand our horizons.
The future is wide open before us.